field assembles as we get set to start the Bush's Beans 150 for the NASCAR K&N Series here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. 16 cars will roll out behind that Chevrolet Camaro safety car. You just met the starting lineup, and let's go through them one more time, going from front to back. Chase Carey on the pole, the number 4 car. The Honda Generators Toyota, 22-year-old Chase Carey behind the wheel. Sam Bayer, the most. And let's go downstairs quickly to Fast and All Racing reporter Hannah Newhouse.
Just a quick pre-race update here for you guys. Something to pay attention to is this race is going to be separated into 3 segments. These teams have the opportunity to pit on lap 50 and also on lap 100. It'll be timed break, so no pressure to lose track position. But if a team does decide to come down pit road during one of those sessions, they can lose that track position if another team decides to stay out. So that allows these teams to do these pit stops safely. These teams don't have the same pit crews that we see in the truck and Xfinity drivers. Also, the same rubber has been laid down by all 3 divisions across NASCAR today. So there's a lot of track rubber being laid down. And also, these K&N drivers only had 1 practice. It was a long one earlier in the day, but it was hot. Temperatures have dropped significantly since then. So a lot of these drivers are going onto a racing surface in which they have not turned laps yet. So be sure to watch all of that action throughout the stage breaks, and also pay attention to Sam Mayer, your current points leader, looking to make his debut in the Truck Series after this race, and also your pole sitter, Chase Carey, who's looking to make his points gain on leader Sam Mayer as we get ready to go racing, guys.
Great job, Hannah. Thank you very much. Our Fast and All Race reporter. Sam Mayer starts on the outside of row number 1, the most recent winner here at Bristol. He led every lap back in April. Spencer Davis in car number 30, the JRI Shocks Ford, and Mason Diaz, the Solid Rock Toyota number 24. Third row, Max McLaughlin, car number 1, the Mohawk Toyota. Car number 6 is Ruben Garcia Jr. Row number 4, car number 17, Ty Gibbs, the Monster Energy Toyota, and Tanner Gray, the former drag racing champion, the Valvoline Toyota number 15. Row number 5 is Colin Garrett, the Propel GPS Chevrolet number 18, and Brandon McReynolds, the Reichert Auto Group Chevrolet, car number 74. Row number 6 is Haley Deegan, the IK9 Toyota, driving for TGR Crossley this weekend, and Jet Nolan, car number 09, the Nolan Roofing Toyota. Row number 7, Joe Graff Jr., Chad Bryant Racing Ford, with veteran driver Paul Andrews up on the box, Justin Carroll in his Toyota, car number 91. And making up the last row, Austin Reed, car number 14, the Improved Memory Lucas Toyota, and Chuck Buchanan Jr. in the Spring Drug Ford, car number 87. Chevrolet Camaro safety car pulls onto pit road, green flag in the air, and we are racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Pole sitter Chase Carey on the brakes. Sam Mayer battling back on the outside, but Mayer's going to drop in line as they run single file. Mayer looks to the, he gets into it. Carey slides up the racetrack. And Sam Mayer, the caution flies here on lap number 1 as the 2 leaders get together in turn number 3. On lap number 1, the 21 getting into the 4 of Chase Carey, and we've got caution number 1. Didn't even get 1 lap in the books. As we saw the 2 leaders get together there as they got into turn number 3 as Sam Mayer gets into the 4 of Chase Carey. The Honda Generators Toyota goes around. We'll give you the replay momentarily, and here it is right here. You see them going for the same piece of real estate, and Mayer slides right up into it. Carey hanging on to it for all he can. Then the back end comes around as he slides up the racetrack between turns 3 and 4. Sam Mayer dives to the inside. He escapes the incident right there. The track safety crew are going to go up and look at the racetrack up in turns 3 and 4. I was going to say the caution history of this race. The average caution, the first one appears on lap 33, or check that, on lap 13, and the last one typically on lap 107. So we beat the record on that one. Back in the spring, we had a caution on lap number 2. That was definitely the quickest one. So we see Chase Carey, the pole sitter, coming onto pit road now. He'll come down to the attention of his crew. Certainly not the way he intended to start today. 2 drivers battling for the East Division Championship. Mayer comes into the race 11 points up on Chase Carey. Derek Kraus, the 3rd place driver, is not here. As we see the crew down there on the 4 car. giving a look at the right rear corner. And the bear bond comes out. They're going to jack the car up. Do a little work on the back end of the number 44, or the number 4 machine rather, here on pit road here at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Bush's Beans 150. Got some bear bond to try to hold the deck lid down. He's shortened that car up by a few inches with some contact in the outside safer barrier. So caution number 1 here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Bush's Beans 150. Sam Mayer is your leader. The number 30 of Spencer Davis currently runs in second. The 24 of Mason Diaz runs in the 3rd spot. Give a call to the number 1 machine of Max McLaughlin. He's in 4th and 5th place right now. Belongs to Ty Gibbs in the number 17. Have to wait and see how this plays out a little bit later on, in case the 4 and the 21 get anywhere in the same zip code on the racetrack here at Bristol Motor Speedway. There may be a bit of, shall we say, retaliation. And looks like that Sam Mayer has been placed at the rear of the field on the restart. So Mayer is at the back of the field. Cabri back into the pits one more time. Crew's going to go to work on the right side once again. Going to jack that car up, go ahead and change the right side tires on the Toyota. But it looks like Mayer is going to restart at the rear of the field. Five laps down, 145 laps to go in the Bush's Beans 150, and we've had fireworks from the very beginning. Going to be interesting on the restart because the 2 guys who were at the front and involved now in that incident are both going to restart at the rear of the field. So the signal 1 to go at the flag stand as you see the field reform double file. And we will try this one more time. So this time it's going to be Spencer Davis on the point with Mason Diaz in the 24 alongside. Lights out on the Chevrolet Camaro safety car, so we should be green flag racing next time by. Mayer and Cabri going to restart on the rear. Keep your eyes on both ends of the pack here as they come back to green. Mayer lets Cabri go. They didn't get around each other too much, and on the break we see the 30 of Spencer Davis out in front. He will lead the pack down back straightaway here by about 2 car lengths over the 2nd place car, Mason Diaz in the 24. They go single file back to the side-by-side run between the 18 and the 09. Colin Garrett in the 18 on the bottom, the 09 on the high side. That's young 15-year-old Jet Nolan. They battle side-by-side. That's the only side-by-side battle on the racetrack. As we'll watch and see if the two front row starters can work their way back to the front. And then we'll see if they decide to settle it or just how that's going to shake out. Single file up front right now. The 30 of Spencer Davis out of Dawsonville, Georgia, out in front. And Mason Diaz currently runs in second by about 2 car lengths behind. Bush's Beans 150, the NASCAR K&N Series, the 2nd time this year the series is run here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Max McLaughlin, the most recent winner in the series, currently runs in the 3rd spot. He just took that spot away from the 17 of Ty Gibbs. Gibbs going to battle back on the inside as we go down the back straightaway. It's Gibbs at the bottom. They're going to touch. McLaughlin slides up the racetrack, and Gibbs. Ty Gibbs up to 3rd now in that number 17 machine. Hanging on to the race car, and he will hang in the right now. Straightaway. Then. Sam Mayer continuing to work his way through traffic. He led every single lap here in the race back in April. He's not going to lead tonight unless he can work his way through a pack traffic. In front of him is the driver. He got into it with Chase Cabry, the pole sitter. And they're going to continue to battle their way through the field. Ty Gibbs still runs in third. McLaughlin now in fourth, but he's about to fall into the clutches of the 6 car. That's Ruben Garcia Jr. That's Chase Cabry's teammate. In the Max Siegel Racing entry, the Toyota machine.
Spencer Davis continues to show the way. Don't forget there'll be a stoppage at the 50-lap mark and the 100-lap mark here. We're at lap 15. Spencer Davis right now leading Mason Diaz here in the Bush's Beans 150.
Good battle shaping up right now for the 4th spot. Max McLaughlin. Oh, the car steps out of line, slides up the racetrack, and boy, he just gives that spot to Ruben Garcia. And it looks like that the former drag racer is going to slide up. Tanner Gray is going to try to take the spot away as well. Gray to the inside. Max McLaughlin lost 2 spots in 1 lap right there. Tanner Gray now in the top 5. McLaughlin drops to 6th. Here as we go single file at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Contact the back of the field with Jeff Nolan, the 09 car, and the 91 of Justin Carroll. They got into each other a little bit coming out of 4 lap before last. So keep an eye on the 3 coming out of 3 and 4. There's a little 3-car wad right there, and they're kind of battling, even though they're back in the back, David. They're still getting after one another and getting some contact between the 3.
Jed Nolan was in the top 10 just a short time ago, and he is dropping back very quickly. He is in a lot of trouble right now, because they're going to, if this pace continues, they're going to be battling the leaders here in another 5 or 6 laps or so from right now.
So Spencer Davis, then comes Mason Diaz, then comes Ty Gibbs. 1, 2, 3 currently running 4th. The 6th machine of Ruben Garcia Jr. rounding out the top 5 currently Tanner Gray, the David Gillian Toyota.
And Ruben Garcia is under attack right now. Tanner Gray right up, drawing a bead on the back bumper of that number 6 machine. Those 2 white Toyotas roar off into 1 and 2. They're about a car length apart right now. And then a great battle right behind them. Max McLaughlin continued to slip through the pack. He was up to 3rd just a short time ago, now running in the 6th position. Oh, he's going to get sideways. Got a little bit of help right there from Brandon McReynolds, the 74 car. Max McLaughlin got used up right there, slides up the racetrack, and he's going to maybe lose another spot as they go down the back straightaway.
Brandon McReynolds says, hello, Bristol, as McLaughlin gets tapped, and now he's losing even more spots as right beside him now, neck and neck, is the 22 Joe Graf Jr.
Joe Graf Jr. to the inside. McLaughlin continues to slide back. There definitely handles gone away on that race car. They need to do some work. They're looking forward to that break at lap 50. Going to try not to be the last car in line, but that's not going to happen, I don't think, because he's going to lose another spot right now, the 18 to the inside. And it looks like that he may lose. Oh, the car goes up the racetrack as they get together. And caution number 2 flies here in turn number 2 here on lap 25. We're halfway through the first segment here in the Bush's Beans 150 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. As you see the 18 machine slid up the racetrack. He was battling for position there, and Colin Garrett, the 18 car, young man out of Virginia, the Propel GPS Chevrolet, has a problem.
As he drifted down there in turn 2, he just missed, and Justin Carroll just missed him as he went down low to avoid the car drifting down off the 30-degree banking. As Justin Carroll avoided disaster. There's the replay on Colossus you see as he hit the outside wall and turned around.
Pretty hard contact the left rear of the number 18 machine.
Great job, our camera folks. You see on Colossus going into the pits from attention is the 18 of Colin Garrett.
Oh boy, he shortened that car up by about a foot.
Looks like an accordion with 4 wheels on it.
Oh man, I'm telling you, that's some pretty serious damage right there as he made hard contact with the outside safer barrier. Turn number 1. Caution number 2 here at the Bush's Beans 150 here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It has certainly been an eventful afternoon, and we're just getting started, because once we drop throw the checkered flag tonight, it's only the first of 2 races, because coming up right after that, the UNOH 200 for the Gander Outdoor Truck Series.
Speedway fans, as you leave today, remember to drive safe. Never get behind the wheel after you've been drinking. Fans, don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office. Again, remember to drive safe on your way home tonight here from Bristol Motor Speedway.
And want to remind you, coming up tonight after the truck race, if you want to stick around, there's going to be an absolutely free track walk. You can come down through the gate here behind the flag stand or right next to the flag stand, and you can walk on the racing surface where you're seeing all this great action take place. we promise we'll get everything out of the way before that happens. We're not going to make you dodge trucks or anything. But coming up later on this evening, the free track walk coming up after the UNOH 200 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway as we kick off the August race celebration here at Bristol. So the track safety folks, I believe, have declared the racetrack clean and green, so they will return to the pits. We see the signal for the flag stand of 1 to go, and the field will reform behind the Chevrolet Camaro safety car. Spencer Davis will restart on the inside, and Mason Diaz will start on the outside. Davis was about a couple of car lengths ahead of Diaz throughout that entire segment. So it's going to be interesting to see. Maybe Diaz can jump the start. He's got the high side here. The 30 is your leader, so he is the control car. So he's chosen the inside lane as we get set to restart the Bush's Beans 150. It'll be lap 29 when they come back across the start-finish line here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Chevrolet Camaro safety car pulls onto the apron. He'll make the turn onto pit road. I'd get out of the way too. Green flag back in the air. We're racing again at Bristol. Nice jump right there by the 30. Great job right there. Mason Diaz maybe spun the tires a little bit. He's going to lose that second place. Here comes Ty Gibbs, going to challenge for the lead.
Spencer Davis down low in 4 in that Bristol grip, and coming out of 4 down the front stretch. Davis right there, and he knows right behind him and knocking on the door is Ty Gibbs into 1, into 2, coming out of 2 down the back stretch, and it's getting closer as they go into 3 and 4. He is reeling in, and there he is on the back bumper is Ty Gibbs of Spencer Davis, your leader.
Ty Gibbs is there. Spencer Davis dare not blink or he's going to lose a position. Ty Gibbs is right up to the back bumper as they exit turn number 2 and go down that 650-foot back straightaway.
Haley Diggin just went around her opponent, and she moves herself into the 4th spot right now, the 54 machine, as she got around the number 909 of Jeff Nolan. And down, I should say, the 6 of Ruben Garcia Jr. My apology. And Haley's now on the back bumper, and she's got her sights set on the next one in line as she gets down the backstretch into 3 and 4 all over the back bumper. Again, you look at this time, she's after the 15, and that would be the David Gillian car of Tanner Gray.
So Tanner Gray under attack right now. A couple of Toyotas battling for the 4th spot on the racetrack. Tanner Gray has it, and Haley Deegan wants it. Deegan currently ranked in the top 10 in both the East and West divisions. We've talked all day about Bristol being the opportunity to make a career statement win. Well, Haley Deegan is 4 spots away from the top spot. If she can take this position away right here from Tanner Gray, she slides right up to the back bumper as they exit turn number 4. Deegan will look to the inside. Tanner Gray's going to hold serve.
And gave a little nudge, but don't look down her back rear view mirror. Here, and another tap on the back bumper. She comes out of 3 or 2 rather down the back stretch into 3, and don't look down. There comes Sam Mayer. He's wanting a piece of Miss Deegan, so there's a 3-car race down the front stretch right now.
Sam Mayer back in contention now. He started on the front row, involved in that. Going to be a factor later on this evening. Mayer runs right behind Deegan in her tire tracks, and she is right behind the number 15 machine as they come down the front straightaway here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Lap 38 goes in the books.
Tanner Gray looking around. She gave him another tap coming out of 2. Haley Deegan says, get out of my way. I want to move on down, and he continues to block her. Sam Mayer right behind her, and now all of a sudden, here comes yet the 4th car to get in this pack. That would be the 6th machine of Ruben Garcia Jr. going down the front stretch into 1 and 2. And Deegan taps him again, David McGee.
I tell you what, she is strong on corner exit. He's got a lot of straightaway speed, but her car is so quick in the corners. He is definitely holding her up. Haley Deegan.
And the IK9 machine says, I got to go. And right now he continues to block her, but she's right all over his back bumper again. Tapped him again.
And Sam Mayer to the inside. Mayer looks inside of Deegan. There, maybe 3 wide here for just a minute. Deegan's going to hold him on for right now, but Mayer looks to the inside again. He's going to try to take the position away as they cross the start-finish line.
Into 1 and 2 goes Sam Mayer. He does take Haley Deegan. She drops off course a bit, and now on the 15 machine. Haley back, and now she recoils, and here she comes again, out of 3 and 4 down the front stretch. She's now on the back bumper, Ruben Garcia Jr. Meanwhile, Spencer Davis continues to lead here. 9 more laps till we have the break here at the 50-lap mark.
Sam Mayer right up to the back bumper as he takes a look at that downplane 15 of Tanner Gray. Tanner Gray, the former drag racing champion. Oh, he's going to look at Mayer. Going to try to take the position away as they exit turn number 2. That car is quick on corner exit.
Tell you what, he's like a rocket ship. Sam Mayer, 16 years old in 3 and 4. He came here in the spring and led every lap of the last Canyon Series race, and he's flexing his muscles here tonight for this 16-year-old.
Up front, no change whatsoever. Spencer Davis up in front. Ty Gibbs about a car length right behind. And then just about 3 spots back to Mason Diaz in the 24 car. That's your top 3. And then all alone is Sam Mayer running in the 4th spot. Tanner Gray runs in 5th.
Lead cars down the back stretch. 6 laps till we have the stoppage again. It'll be Davis and Ty Gibbs and Mason Diaz and everybody else. But don't look now. Sam Mayer slowly reeling them in as he continues to close on the leaders 1-1.
Great battle between Garcia in the 6 and the 15 of Tanner Gray, and they are joined by Haley Deegan. She's going to get back in the fray here as Tanner Gray leads them down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Deegan again, here she comes now. She's got Garcia, wants to take a peek on the inside. Garcia blocks her 1 and 2. Haley's all over his back bumper again.
Tell you what, Garcia, I think, has got a really fast race car. I'm not sure, she may not be as quick as anybody, but she just seems to get stuck behind these cars and can't move them out of the way. Here she'll look to the inside of Garcia as they go into turn number 1. I think she's going to take the spot away. She does.
She takes the spot away from Garcia. Now she comes back, and let's do it all over again with Tanner Gray going into 3 and 4. She comes in his direction with 3 laps to go till we stop.
Great battle back in the pack. Up front, it's Spencer Davis by about 2 car lengths over Ty Gibbs. And it looks like that Ruben Garcia has started to maybe close or Mason Diaz rather, started to close that margin on the 2nd place car. Meantime, back in the pack, still going on. Up to the back bumper one more time. She is wearing out the back bumper on that Toyota. Haley Deegan looking for the spot as they battle down the back straightaway.
I think the definition would be crumpled right now, the back of these bumpers. She is like a road grader out there, banging the back of these bumpers with these machines going into 1 and 2.
In the meantime, the leaders come off turn 3 and into turn number 4. And the yellow flag will come out, and we will stop stage number 1 here at Bristol Motor Speedway in the Bush's Beans 150.
Spencer Davis, Ty Gibbs, and the 24 machine of Mason Diaz, your top 3. Then comes Sam Mayer. You're currently running 5th. You see Tanner Gray. 6th is Haley Deegan. 7th right now currently is the 6th machine of Ruben Garcia Jr. Currently 8th on this 50-lap stoppage is Joe Grab Jr. Currently running 9th, the number 1 of Max McLaughlin, and rounding out the top 10, the 09 machine of Jeff Nolan in the Pat Jet Toyota.
Certainly has been an entertaining and intense first 50 laps here in the Bush's Beans 150 in the NASCAR K&N Series, putting on a great show here this afternoon here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. The first of 2 races here coming up later on. The UNOH 200 presented by Ohio Logistics.
Race fans, you can win up to $100,000 cash this weekend. Purchase your 50-50 raffle tickets for only $10. Winning ticket will be announced in the Bass Pro Shop NRA Night Race on Saturday. Tickets available in the fan zone and at Gate 7, Gate 13, and Gate 18. Proceeds benefit Speedway Children's Charities. $10 tickets. You can win up to $100,000 in the 50-50 raffle. You know how it works. You get half, and Speedway Children's Charities gets half. So good luck. Buy your tickets, and maybe you'll leave Bristol this weekend with a lot of money in your pocket. You'll be helping out Speedway Children's Charities.
Wouldn't that be fun? So all the cars will come to pit road. Now, this is not your traditional stage stoppage that you would see like in the Cup Series or in the Xfinity Series, but all the cars, since these teams do not have full-time traveling pit crews, so all the cars will come to pit road and they will shut off simultaneously. They'll have a quick break here, and you'll see now the crew members are released, and they'll come out and pay some attention to the cars. Looks like a right side tire change on the 15, and also a chassis adjustment in the right rear on the 15 of the Tanner Gray machine. Let's check out Sam Mayer. Looks like they're just going to put fuel in the 21. Looks like right side tires on the number 1 machine. Right side tires as well for your leader, Spencer Davis. The tower sealants forward. Work going to continue down here on the number 4 machine of Chase Cabry, the pole sitter, after that first lap incident. His crew continues to work. They are working on the change on the right side tires on that car. Looks like a tire change and maybe a problem.
See on Colossal Spencer Davis. A lot of attention on the driver's side of that vehicle.
Looks like a problem down there on the Garcia car, but now they've got that resolved. Looks like they're going to go ahead and make a 4 tire change. They're going to jack up the left side of the car. Mason Diaz, a right side change as well. New Goodyear tires going on there.
Brandon McReynolds, you saw on Colossus, currently sitting in the 12th position. On the screen, the 14 of Austin Reed. He currently sits 14th in the field right now.
Looks like a 4-tire change going to happen here on the 15 machine. As they go around to the left side, they're also fueling, and looks like only a right side tire change on Ty Gibbs, and they're going to make a wedge adjustment here on the right-hand side of the Monster Energy Toyota number 17.
Fans, don't forget, coming up next, the UNOH 200 presented by Ohio Logistics. Brett Moffitt setting on the pole for tonight's UNOH 200. Again, first round of the playoffs. Some beating and banging round one of the 2019 Gander Outdoor Truck Series. It all starts here tonight at the world's last great Coliseum. Brett Moffitt on the pole, but you know there's 7 other guys who want to win this thing tonight along with Moffitt to get a big springboard into the playoffs and lock themselves into round 2. It starts at 8:30 tonight right here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Looks like also going to make a wedge adjustment on the back on the right side of the Max McLaughlin car number 1 as they complete the tire switch down there. New Goodyear tires on that machine.
Fans, after the race tonight, you can see after the truck race, a free track walk. If you've never been down there up close and personal in the pits and down on the track, get a chance to see it tonight. A free track walk after the truck race. Enter at the start finish line. There's a gate right there. They'll put the steps down, and again, bring your camera and get maybe a Sharpie and sign your name on the start finish line. Get there tonight for the free track walk. And then also after the truck race, Big and Rich in concert free in the Earhart campground tonight. So a couple of options after the truck race, which is going to be a dandy.
Coming to your city.
You like that song,
don't you? I do, man.
Yeah. Here's some fans up there waving at us on Colossus. Wave back. There you go. Having a good time. Yep.
Everybody having a good time this afternoon. Oh, you can't beat Bristol in August, man. I mean, it gets no better than this.
It is good stuff here. The world's fastest half mile. So Spencer Davis, as you see on Colossus, in behind the pace car on the backstretch.
So the field, everyone will keep their position that they were running when the caution flag flew. So they will reform back on the back straightaway.
Let's go down for a Fast and All Racing report with Ashley. Ashley, what you got for us?
All right, so recapping those first 50 laps, Chase Cabry, who is the pole sitter, he is currently in 11th. Sam Mayer, after having to go to the back at the beginning, he has made his way back up to 4th. And also Mason Diaz, who is a part-timer in this series, he is up to 3rd. That's a family-owned team, so he is doing very well, but some very hard racing from all 16 drivers that are out there. So that is your current update on what's going on in this K&N race. We're going to send things back to you.
Thank you, Ashley. Great job. As we get set to reform the field and restart the Bush's Beans 150. Segment number 2 coming your way here in just a couple minutes. We've got all the cars now off pit road. Everybody is back under power and on the back straightaway. So we will reform. Everyone will keep their position that they had prior to the caution as we get set for segment number 2 here at the Bush's Beans 150 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Saw a lot of action in the first segment. Right off the bat, the 2 leaders getting together on lap number 1. Both drivers going to the back. Sam Mayer working his way back through the pack. Mayer will restart in 4th here this afternoon. The worst for wear was Chase Cabry in car number 4. You saw a lot of work continuing on that machine during that pit stop. We're 52 laps in. He currently runs in the 11th position. So the field's lining up behind that Chevrolet safety car. Lights are out as we get set to go green flag racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. As the field relines 2 by 2 by 2, all 16 cars still in action as we get set to restart the Bush's Beans 150. Doubleheader Thursday here at Bristol Motor Speedway. A lot of chassis adjustments, a lot of new tires, a lot of teams trying to make some changes down there and find their way to the front. Right now, the top spot belongs to Spencer Davis. He is the control car. He'll start on the inside. Ty Gibbs on the outside. Green flag back in the air. We're racing again at Bristol. It is a drag race into turn number 1. They go side by side, and now the Georgia Racer pulls away. Ty Gibbs will drop into second. Not sure he's going to stay there very long. Spencer Davis leads the pack. Back around through 3 and 4 as we are side by side for 3rd place right now. Mayer to the inside. Oh, he almost collects the 6 car as he went down. And Ruben Garcia with a nice evasive move right there. Mayer trying to battle his way back to the front as he charges for the 4th spot.
Mayer goes high in 3 and 4. The 21 machine. He'll come back down in and again challenge Tanner Gray. Again, as they go into 1 and 2, your leader, Spencer Davis, filling the heat from Ty Gibbs. And right there also caught the leader is Mason Diaz. It's a 3-horse race. 3 chariots, if you will, going into 3 and 4. But right back behind them comes the 15 of Tanner Gray, Sam Mayer. And guess who's beating on somebody's back bumper again? It's the 54 of Haley Deegan. It's this time the honors go to Ruben Garcia Jr. She is all over his back bumper going into 3 and 4.
Haley Deegan looks to the inside. She takes the bottom groove. She's going to take that spot away as they roar back to the start finish line. Haley Deegan taking the position away. She's up to 6th on the racetrack now.
Meanwhile, up front, Mason Diaz beginning to reel in Ty Gibbs going into 3 and 4. Davis still your leader, but there's a battle brewing for that 2nd spot between Ty Gibbs and Mason Diaz going down the front stretch.
I feel like Diaz's car was getting faster as the segment went on, and it looks like he's starting to show that now. He will go to the inside. He's going to take that spot away from Ty Gibbs as they go through 3 and 4. Gibbs will slip back to the 3rd spot, and boy, in his rear view mirror, he's got the 15 and the 21 bearing down on him. Tanner Gray right behind him. And don't look now, but here comes Sam Mayer running in the 5th spot.
Diaz currently 2nd, but here it comes, as David said, Gibbs and Gray and Mayer and Haley Deegan. There they are going down the front stretch. It's going to get real interesting over the next couple of laps as we begin to bunch up, coming out of 2 down the back stretch, going into 3 and 4.
A lot of work on that Haley Deegan car during the pit stop as well. She pulls right up on the back bumper as Sam Mayer. He does the same. Tanner Gray a little bit sideways, opens the door. Mayer to the inside. Mayer is not going to be able to seal the deal as he will fight him off. Now here comes Mayer battling back on the inside off 2 down the backstretch. Sam Mayer to the inside in position number 4. Here comes Haley Deegan with him.
Haley Deegan trying to take a look on the inside. She'll tap him a bit and get right in behind him as they go into 1 and 2. Haley tries to go down low. She does. Goes around Mayer. She'll take that spot away from him coming out of 2 down the backstretch. Haley Deegan with a half a car lead. Now gets the full car lead. She gets around Sam Mayer. She's in 4th spot. She's coming for Gibbs, who's in the 3rd spot.
So Haley Deegan takes that 4th spot away. Sam Mayer unable to hold serve right there. He'll drop into the 5th position. Tanner Gray now runs in the 6th spot. Ruben Garcia runs in 7th. McLaughlin runs in 8th in the number 1 car. And don't look now, but our pole sitter up to the 9th spot. So he's gained a couple of positions here. I'm not sure that Chase Cowery is done for the evening. Remember, Cowery involved in the championship chase here in 2019. He needs to get back to the front.
Spencer Davis, a pretty good lead as your leader right now. Diaz going into 1 and 2, feeling some heat behind from Gibbs. Then you have Deegan, Sam Mayer, kind of getting strung out just a bit here for the time being. But Spencer Davis clearly your leader at this point, the number 30 machine. Spencer Davis again on that box. Margaret, the JRI Shocks Ford, cheering on your current race leader, Spencer Davis, coming out of 3 and 4, the number 30 car.
Davis with about 3/4 of a second advantage right now over 2nd place Mason Diaz. Then he is just a couple of car lengths in front of Ty Gibbs in the 17. That's your top 3 as they run here. The Bush's Beans 150. We're 68 laps in. Closing in very quickly on the halfway point. We will have another stoppage around lap 100.
Brandon McReynolds going into 3 and 4 has been all over the back bumper of Joe Graff Jr. coming out of 4 down the front stretch. That's black and orange 74 trying to get around him. Gave him a couple of Bristol taps, tapped him again, coming out of 2 rather, down the back stretch. Brandon McReynolds and Graff a little bump and grind right now as the mascots here at Bristol Motor Speedway. A little bump and run going on between Graff and Brandon McReynolds.
That's definitely the best battle on the racetrack right now. Graff holding the position right now, and McReynolds wants it as they roar off into turn numbers 3 and 4. Up front, Spencer Davis in full control right now, maintaining, actually extending that lead ever so slightly, about 85 hundredths of a second, not quite a full second lead But boy, Mason Diaz does not dare look in the rearview mirror because all he's going to see is Ty Gibbs.
Coming out of 4, there it is, a tap. He gave it to him. McReynolds gave it all he wanted and got around him. McReynolds tapping the back bumper of Graff and used that a slingshot around the 22. McReynolds takes that position away. They go into 3 and 4.
So Brandon now should be in the top 10 here with 73 laps down. We're closing in on the halfway point of the Bush's Beans 150. That would be lap 75.
Strong move by McReynolds to not only tap and get around him, but not to lose the control of his machine. Right the ship and going down into the front stretch and take that spot away from Joe Graff Jr. And now he looks back and sees rut row 09 of Jeff Nolan all over his back bumper going into 1 and 2. So all of a sudden Graff's in trouble with the guy behind him.
Cross flags from the flag stands. We are halfway through the Bush's Beans 150 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Out in front is the number 30 of Spencer Davis out of Dawsonville, Georgia. About 0.8 of a second is the lead right now, and a great battle for second place as Ty Gibbs looks to the inside of Mason Diaz. They go side by side through 1 and 2, and Ty Gibbs is going to take that spot away as they go into turn 3.
Gibbs coming out of 4 in that last lap, tapped and got around him, and he takes the spot away. The grandson of Coach Joe Gibbs in second place right now, the 17 machine. Ty Gibbs trying to reel in your leader, Spencer Davis, on lap number 77.
20-year-old Spencer Davis going to try to hold off 16-year-old Ty Gibbs here at Bristol Motor Speedway, the Bush's Beans 150. Mason Diaz is 19 years old. Haley Deegan is 18 years old. Do you sense a theme here?
It's called youth movement. Spencer Davis, Ty Gibbs, Mason Diaz, Haley Deegan, Sam Mayer now has reeled her in, going into 1 and 2. Mayer wants to get back and get a little Bristol tap on the backside of Deegan like she's been doing all race long. Let's see what Sam can do going into 3 and 4 in the 30-degree banking.
Sam Mayer, 16 years of age, out of Wisconsin, going to make his first ever truck start here in just a little while. But right now he's got some unfinished business. The Bush's Beans 150. We are 20 laps away from the next stoppage. 150 will be the checkered flag later on this afternoon here at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
Demanding enough to do 1 race, 2 races in the same night in this heat. Man, that's going to be a tough night. He'll sleep good tonight, that 16-year-old Sam Mayer.
So Mayer looks to the back bumper of Deegan. He's about a car length behind as they go off into 3 and 4. It looks to me like the handle is starting to go away on the Mason Diaz car. Deegan looks to be, and she needs to be, because Mayer is right behind her. Here he comes, Mayer to the inside as they go down the back straightaway. Great battle here. Mayer in the 21 to the inside of Haley Deegan in the 54. She holds him off for now.
She blocked him for the time being, but Mayer says, I'm still coming, and so he'll go into 1 and 2, chasing her down. Haley Deegan for the moment against that Bristol grip down low to keep Sam Mayer from going around and advancing in this race. But here they go again into 3 and 4. The 54 and the 21 are duking it out, coming out of 4.
Tell you what, that car is quick on corner exits. Sam Mayer now going to look to the inside one more time. He may have to go high side. I don't know if there's enough grip up there to make the pass or not, but Haley Deegan is going to stay on the bottom. That is definitely the quickest way around here early on here in the Bush's Beans 150. If Mayer's going to get around her, he's either going to have to use the bumper or he's going to have to go outside.
Sam Mayer, 2-time winner in 2019. Of course, he won here in April and won not that long ago in Iowa, 2 races back. So Sam Mayer has tasted success. He will go into...
Moves her up the racetrack as they go through the race at 1 and 2. Sam Mayer takes the position away. You saw Haley bobble right there. The car got out of the groove, and that's all that Sam Mayer needed to take that spot away.
Exactly. She bobbled and he advanced. So Mayer down into 1 and 2. Sam Mayer now moves into the 4th spot. Haley drops back to 5th. Obviously, your leader is Spencer Davis, lap 87 out of 150.
Now, we've been watching the car of Mason Diaz as the leaders get into some lap traffic. Now, that's the Bristol challenge, that you can have the fastest car all day if you want to, but you're going to have to deal with lap traffic here. And even though we do not have a ton of 32, 34 car field here, you're still going to have to deal with them. The leaders have done so, but right now Mason Diaz is in deep water right now trying to get around some slower cars, and here comes Sam Mayer in the 21.
Sam Mayer indeed is making his move here. Mayer again on the 4th spot, leading it still. Spencer Davis, lap number 89. We'll stop again at lap 100. And then we'll finish this thing out and get ready for the UNOH 200 presented by Ohio Logistics here on a hot night in Bristol, Tennessee.
Mayer did a nice job. Justin Carroll got out of the way, gave him the position. So here comes Mayer working his way through lap traffic right now. He's drawing a bead on the 14 of Austin Reed. Reed's going to yield the spot. He's going to slide up the racetrack and say, yes, sir, it's all yours. Well, already a lap down. So here comes Sam Mayer as he's going to try to close in on Mason Diaz as we are running out of laps here in segment number 2.
Also slipping back through the field, the 91 machine of Justin Carroll rather, he got back out of the way as several cars came around him in 1 and 2. He said, yep, I'll concede it, let you boys go on by.
Interesting, I have not seen McReynolds has not really made a charge. I guess he's going to try to save something for that 3rd segment. He got all the way up to 10th, but that's as far as he's gotten thus far. In the meantime, the battle right now on the racetrack is for 3rd. Mason Diaz has it, and Sam Mayer wants it as we go with 6 laps to go here in segment number 2. Lap 94 goes on the board. The Bush's Beans 150, and Sam Mayer has caught Diaz as we count down the final laps of the 2nd segment.
Austin Reed washed up the banking out of 4 momentarily, but got back in line to 14, going to 3 and 4. 5 laps left to stop it and reset the field. Get ready to not reset the field, reset everything to get them bunched back up and give us a last 50-lap shootout here.
Sam Mayer sliding right up behind Diaz as they exit 4. He'll look to the inside to see if he can hold the position. If Diaz tries to block him, he's going to get spun, so he stays up top. And Sam Mayer now up to the 3rd position. He takes that spot right before the conclusion of our 2nd segment. Now he's going to have 2 more spots to gain to try to pick up his 2nd consecutive Bristol win.
Haley Diggin going into 1 and 2 now. It's going to be turnabout fair play because behind her, tapping her back bumpers, and once she got earlier, Tanner Gray going into 3 and 4. Give her a couple of love taps as he comes out of 3 and 4, and then don't look down, but on his back bumper is the 6th machine, and another tap, and he righted the ship down the front stretch.
Tanner Gray with a handful of steering wheel right there. Garcia checks up nicely, does not get collected in that one. We're 98 laps in, 99 laps in. We should see the caution next time by. So Haley Deegan trying to hold serve right now, currently running in the 5th position on the racetrack. Looks like the handle is starting to go away on the IK9 Toyota. Looks like they've got some more work to do as the leaders come back around and complete lap 100 here at the Bush's Beans 150 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway.
What a great run. It's going to be a great 50-lap shootout here to decide it. Spencer Davis continues to show the way here with Ty Gibbs right in that 2nd spot and Sam Mayer running a solid 3rd.
So here we are on lap 101, and it will be our 4th caution of the day. Our 2nd in a row for a stage. We ran that one caution free. So some great racing on the track here at the Bristol Motor Speedway as we get set now for the final 3rd of the Bush's Beans 150. So similar type situation. We'll slow all the cars down. We'll bring all the cars to pit road. They can make some last second adjustments. A lot of crew chiefs have got some decisions to make right now. Sam Mayer's car is obviously getting faster as the day goes on. Ty Gibbs, I don't think is fast enough to get around the 30 of Spencer Davis. He has not shown anything that would show me that he is faster than Davis. So they're going to have to make a change. Davis is going to have to keep up with the racetrack because right now turns 1 and 2 and the backstretch and turn 3 are in complete shade. And we've got some sunshine here on the front straightaway and in turn number 4. So a lot of things need to happen here on these pit stops.
Let's set the agenda for tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be hot and muggy the way we like it in August in Bristol. Gates open tomorrow morning at 10:30. Our first Monster Energy Cup Series practice will be at 11:05 tomorrow morning. Then at 1:05 their final practice. So 2 back-to-back practices by the NASCAR Monster Energy drivers. Then we'll get ready for Pinty's qualifying for the Food City 300 at 4:05 tomorrow. Then Pinty's qualifying for the Bass Pro Shop NRA night race. That'll be at 5:35 tomorrow. And then we get all the driver intros and everything set and ready to go tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We'll drop the green flag tomorrow night at 7:30. We'll crown a new champion of this race. Kyle Larson is not in this year's field, so somebody new will be in victory lane tomorrow night representing the winner of the 2019 Food City 300. If you don't have tickets, be sure and get tickets as you leave here. We've got kiosks all across the property. Also, the ticket office staying open late tonight. So get your tickets for both tomorrow And, of course, get in here on Saturday. Don't forget, tomorrow, kids 12 and under get in free. And then on Saturday, to come in and see the Bass Pro Shop NRA night race, kids 12 and under, only a $10 ticket. So if you are here and you don't have your tickets for the next 2 days, get your tickets to get in here tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. And, of course, on Saturday night, the bucket list of all NASCAR races, the Bass Pro Shop NRA night race, the night race at Bristol. There's nothing else like it in sports.
And we are marking the 20th anniversary of the 1999 night race, Dale Earnhardt Sr.'s 9th and final Bristol win. The night he rattled Terry Labonte's cage over in turn number 2. And, of course, a lot has been said and written about that over the last few weeks as we come up on that 20th anniversary. I got a feeling we're going to see a whole lot of fireworks. Not only Saturday night, the Bass Pro Shops NRA night race, I got a feeling we're going to see some fireworks later on tonight, the UNOH 200.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Because the playoffs are starting tonight. Welcome to the playoffs.
Yes.
And then tomorrow night, the Food City 300. Are you kidding me? Let's go downstairs now to Fastenal Racing reporter Hannah Newhouse.
This last segment here in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East, where teams can come down and get guaranteed that spot when they pull back out on the racetrack. Right now, Max down here on pit road. They said during that first segment when they came in on lap 50, they were way too loose. So the team took a big adjustment, a big swing at that, and he's way too tight now. So they're going to try and make an adjustment on the chassis. They have no more new tires for that car, so it's strictly down to chassis adjustments in this last segment to get that car back in the balance between tight and loose. But lacking down here on pit road is your leader, Spencer Davis. He is elected to stay out on the racetrack, will not come in during this segment. We talked to his crew as well, and they said that driver has no complaints. It's probably one of the easiest race cars he's driven to date. His last win in the K&N Pro Series came in 2016 at Dominion Raceway. So Spencer Davis is on a 3-year drought win in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series. He's looking to get that win and mark a win in 2019 here tonight at Bristol.
Great job, Anna. Let's take a look at Colossus. Here is the true definition of beating and banging and rubbing and racing at Bristol with none other than Hailie Deegan. Let's watch how she is tapped and bumped and defended here so far in this race. Hello, once.
Sending a little message right there to the former drag racing champion.
Hello, twice. Hello, I'm here, it's Bristol.
And then she and Sam Mayer just a little bit ago.
Exchanging pleasantries, of course.
Yes, absolutely.
Little sheet metal.
They'll call each other later.
Hello, Sam, how you doing? Not too good, Hailie. Get off my back bumper. Good stuff, Hailie Deegan.
Great battle there. And now watch her defend the position right here. Nice job. So Hailie Deegan certainly getting some attention here this weekend here at the Bush's Beans 150 for the NASCAR K&N Series East. Of course, she is ranked in the top 10 standings in both the East and the West. She's second in the West right now in the top 10 in the East. As we come down, I want to make a couple of notes on something. Historically, the last caution in this race is on lap 107 on average. Now, it was lap 101 in 2019. Last year in 2018 it was on lap 137, so we could see a late caution that would bunch up the field and maybe change the dynamic of this race. As I said, they ran caution free during that second segment there. Some great racing on track. Drivers doing a great job hanging on to the handle on the race car, and now the looks like everybody has cleared pit road. As you saw, many of the drivers and teams opting to stay out, and basically you got what you got. Sam Mayer leads the East standings right now. He's 11 points in front of Chase Cabry. And let's go back downstairs. Fastenal race reporter Hannah Newhouse.
One of those drivers who's unfortunately out of his race suit, hanging out here watching the continuation of the K&N East race, Colin Garrett. We took a look at your race car there, some pretty heavy damage on the back end of that. What happened out there?
Just me and the one car got together there. We were racing pretty hard. I don't know what lap it was, but it was pretty early. Probably just mostly a racing incident, but you know, all the guys from Sam Hunt Racing brought together a really good Propel GPS Chevy SS. So you know, it's something we can be proud of, I guess. And you know, we ran good, we're running good, and just go to St. Louis next week. So.
Unfortunate break for Colin Garrett, who is out early in today's K&N race.
Thank you, Hannah. Let's see this replay here on Colossus of Colin Garrett. Early exit tonight of the Bushes Beans 150.
Trying to stay off of Max McLaughlin, doing a good job right there, but then the back end just steps out on him, and you see him slide up the racetrack. It really shortened up that Chevrolet.
So Colin Garrett, as you saw, street clothes done for the night. There's some debris on the track as a result of that. Back to live action, and we're getting bunched up as we're coming down the backstretch. David, for the first-time fans, give us the dimensions, backstretch lengths and banking turns, and kind of let the folks know what they're seeing here on this place unique to NASCAR, Bristol Motor Speedway.
The world's fastest half mile is actually .533. It's just slightly more than a half mile. The back straightaway and the front straightaway are both 650 feet long. That's almost the equivalent of an 1/8 mile drag strip. That's 660 feet long, so that kind of give you an idea. You're in the corners here for a very long time. You're on the straightaways for a total of 6 seconds. You're making a 15-second lap. You're in the corners for about 9 seconds. The corners are banked from 24 degrees on the bottom to 28 degrees on the top. It's called progressive banking. The idea is to give the drivers multiple lanes depending on how they've got their car set up, how the car handles. What do you want to run the bottom? You want to run the top. So far tonight, it's been the bottom groove. Everyone who's been fast has wanted to stay on the bottom, and we saw some drivers lose some positions, like Haley Deegan. When she got that car out of the bottom groove, we saw Sam Mayer take the position away. So the caution lights are still on the Chevrolet Camaro safety car, but that's the trip around the world's fastest half mile. And the other thing that you may or may not be able to recognize from the grandstand, but the entrance to turn 1 and the angles and the dimensions of turn 1 and 2 are smaller than 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is wider and broader than 1 and 2 are, and you really get the sense of that. We'll show you some in-car looks later on in the truck race, and maybe you can get a sense of that because the approaches are totally different. You have to drive both ends of the racetrack very differently.
Lights are off the pace car. They'll go down that 650-foot backstretch David alluded to. They're bunched up and ready to go here for this final 50 laps of the Bush's Beans 150. Thanks for listening on the scanner at 454.7 thousand. Thank you for that, wherever you may be. We appreciate that. David and I do.
Absolutely.
And so pace car will drop down to the apron, and we're getting ready to rev it up and get after it. Let's see what Davis has got right on his back bumper. Sam Mayer just chomping. See if he can knock his 30 out of the catbird seat and take over the lead. Here we go. Pace car's off the grid, and we're back to racing at Bristol. The final 50 laps of the Bush's Beans 150.
Well, Sam Mayer is going to stick his nose right in the middle of this battle for the top spot. He's going to take the inside spot away from Ty Gibbs. The outside was definitely the problem there. Gibbs losing a position, and Mayer now up to the back bumper as we go down the front straightaway here with less than 50 laps remaining in the Bush's Beans 150. Spencer Davis is under attack.
Haley Deegan and Mason Diaz and Tanner Gray. Some contact coming out of 2 going down the backstretch. Again, it is Mayer all over the back bumper. Your leader, Spencer Davis, coming down the front stretch with a battle back there for 3 and 4 and 5 right now. Some great racing all over this track, the Bush's Beans 150.
Ty Gibbs is going to try to battle back. He lost that spot. He's going to try to take it away from Mayer as they go through 3 and 4. Ty Gibbs is going to take the position away. So Gibbs in the monster car back to the second spot. If you got to believe right now that if you're the 30 car, if you're Spencer Davis, you're loving this. You got to wear it out back there. I'm just going to drive away.
Little muscle move by Ty Gibbs to take over that second spot. Going into 3 and 4, there's a wad of cars right now. That would be the 4 and the Max McLaughlin number 1 and the 22 right now of Joe Graham Jr. going into 1 and 2. They're bunched up coming out of 2 going down the backstretch.
Tell you what, Mayer is in trouble right now. Haley Deegan pulls right up to the back bumper. We know what that means.
Yes,
he drives away from her as they go down the front straightaway. He may have heard me on that one. Either that or the spotter said, hey, get going. Do not give her the opportunity to pay you back.
39 laps to decide it, folks. Again, Spencer Davis still your leader, but again, beginning to feel some of the heat from Gibbs. And a little ways back, Sam Mayer slowly ruling in your leader, going out of 2 and down the backstretch.
It seems like the longer they run, that Spencer Davis car just gets better and better and better. And if Ty Gibbs is going to catch him, he's got to do it right now, because I think Davis is just going to drive away from him if he doesn't get something started immediately.
Time is running out here down to 37 laps. They're clicking them off pretty quick, as you can tell. Into 3, coming out of 4, down the front stretch. Look into the sunlight here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Is your leader, the 30 machinist, Spencer Davis.
They run single file all the way around the racetrack, the full field, running single file. And now Mason Diaz up to the back bumper of Haley Deegan as they battle going into turns 3. Mason Diaz looks to the spot. She's going to defend for right now. Great battle on the racetrack. Diaz to the inside, takes the spot away, and he will clear the way. It looks like that she may lose another spot here.
Oh, there's contact coming out of 3 and 4 between Deegan and the number 6, Ruben Garcia Jr. said, I've had enough, and tapped her back. And now they're side by side coming out of 1 and 2. So a battle between Garcia and Haley Deegan. And right now, Ruben Garcia got the best of it. He's got a lead going into 3 and 4 of the 54 car, who now has enough of her back bumper. Here comes Max McLaughlin all over Haley Deegan going into 1 and 2. So a battle all over the racetrack against the number 54. And again, right now, it's, as we said, Max McLaughlin now on her back bumper going into 3 and 4, David.
You know, Max McLaughlin got kind of used up in that second segment. I think he's trying to get some payback right here as we see the number 1 machine kind of coming to life here late in the going. Here in the Bush's Beans 150, we got 32 laps to go.
It's beating and banging. You know what that means? It means
it's Bristol, baby. Out in front, the Dawsonville, Georgia Flash, the number 30 machine, still maintaining the lead. Spencer Davis out in front by about 0.3 of a second. Ty Gibbs hanging in there, but he's just not able to catch him.
31 laps to go to decide it. Now down to 30 laps. They go into 1 and 2. Davis, Gibbs right there trying to reel him in. Sam Mayer kind of looming back there in that third spot going into 3 and 4. Gibbs closes the gap a little bit, coming out of 3 and 4, coming down the front stretch.
Great battle right now on the racetrack for 4th. Mason Diaz has it. Ruben Garcia wants it. They go off into turn number 1. Garcia has the car length behind. Diaz bobbles. Garcia to the inside as they go down the back straightaway, trying to get the inside line. He gets into him as they touch, as they go through 3 and 4.
Garcia beating on that back bumper again. It's been happening all night long. What a great race you fans being treated to here. The Bush's Beans 150. We're not done yet. 28 laps to decide it.
Ty Gibbs drives hard into 3 and 4s. He's trying to eat into the advantage right now that Spencer Davis has, but Davis has pretty much been in control of this thing for the entire second half of the race. Ty Gibbs would like to, maybe this race car will start coming into him as we continue to see shadows falling here at Bristol Motor Speedway, but Sam Mayer is creeping ever so closer to the back bumper of that Ty Gibbs machine.
27 laps to decide it. Mayer all over the back bumper. Gibbs coming out of 2 down the back stretch. Sam Mayer, the 21 machine, 16-year-old Mayer, says, I want to get this thing tonight. I want to win it. I won it here in the spring. I want to win it tonight. He's on the move. He looks like he's going to pinch down low. Can Gibbs block him in 1 and 2? There's contact, and Mayer gets around him coming out of 2. He takes over the second spot. He's going after Spencer Davis for the lead.
Here comes Sam Mayer. He won it back in April. He wants to go back to back here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Nobody has ever done that in the K&N Series. He would like to make history here this evening, and he has drawn a beat on Spencer Davis. All of a sudden, that St. Mayer car has come to life. Spencer Davis has got to be really worried. Here comes Mayer through 3 and 4. He's about a car length behind Davis. We've got 23 laps to go in the Bush's Beans 150.
Sam Mayer's closed that gap, fans. He's coming down that backstretch. It's a battle now for the lead, and Spencer Davis knows it. He's the front row. Here comes 21 coming out of 4. Sam Mayer is right there as they come down the front stretch with 23 laps to decide it.
Spencer Davis cannot afford a single mistake. Mayer right up to the back bumper. He's going to draw it right up to him as they go into turn number 3. Mayer's car is so quick in the corners. Watch him gain ground as they come off turn 4. Davis pulls away by about a half a car length as they go off into turn 1.
Down to 22 laps. Sam Mayer says, I want it. Spencer Davis says, you got to fight to get it. And that's exactly what's going on. The whole backyard brouhaha coming out of 3 and 4 between Spencer Davis and Sam Mayer, beating and banging at Bristol.
And don't look now, but here comes Ty Gibbs trying to creep back into the picture, and all of a sudden Mason Diaz is back in the battle. We may have a 4-car battle for the win. 20 laps to go here in Bristol. Nothing separates Sam Mayer from the 30 car from the leader. They are dead even right at his back bumper as they go off into turn number 1.
Davis goes down low. Mayer creeps up just a smidgen up high and holds him off to go into 3 and 4. And there is Mayer again, right there, coming out of 4, all over the back bumper of Spencer Davis, going across the start-finish line. 19 laps to decide it.
Looks like that Ford of Davis has just a tiny bit more horsepower. You watch him pull away from the Chevrolet down the straightaway, and then watch how hard Mayer runs that car in the corner, gets right up to the back bumper of Davis as they exit turn 4.
And don't look down, but Ty Gibbs says, boys, I'm still back here. I want a piece of this action too. And now Ty Gibbs and Mason Diaz is kind of closing the gap with 17 to go. It's a 3-chariot race going into 3 and 4. And Mayer again all over the back bumper, the leader Davis. And right there's Ty Gibbs. And here comes Mason Diaz. And here comes Ruben Garcia Jr.
You can throw a blanket over the top 5 as we go 15 laps, 16 laps to go here in the Bush's Beans 150. Great racing, the NASCAR Canyon Series here in Bristol. Here comes Sam Mayer again and Gibbs right up to his back bumper.
It's a train down the front stretch. Davis is the locomotive and the caboose is Garcia and 3 in between them. Can they decide this thing without any beating and banging? I doubt it. 15 to go.
Somebody's going to bobble, somebody's going to make a mistake, and somebody's going to have some hurt feelings.
He's talking.
As we close in on the checkered flag here, the Bush's Beans 150. Spencer Davis still in the lead, but here comes Sam Mayer for second.
You talking about pressure, trying to keep these guys off your back bumper because Mayer's got Gibbs, Gibbs got Diaz, Diaz has got Garcia, and Davis got everybody behind him saying, we want that lead with 13 to go.
Spencer Davis has the lead. Sam Mayer trying to take it away. Goes right up to the back bumper. Now this time Davis doesn't pull him down the back. He got into him.
He tapped him.
Mayer bumps him out of the way. Davis goes to second, but he may lose that. Sam Mayer takes the lead.
The old bump and run. Sam Mayer takes the lead with 12 to go. It's Bristol, baby, beating and banging. Racing the way it ought to be.
Sam Mayer out in front. Here comes Ty Gibbs, and all of a sudden Spencer Davis is battling for the 5th spot on the racetrack.
Sam Mayer, a muscle move to take the lead over the 16-year-old on the 13th lap left in this race. We're down to 11, and Sam Mayer with a pretty good lead over Gibbs as they come out of 3 and 4 with 10 laps to go and across the start-finish line.
I'm telling you what, Sam Mayer may have some conversations a little bit later on this evening. He has been physical, he has been aggressive, and now he is in a position to make history and win back-to-back in Bristol in the Canyon Series. So Sam Mayer, 10 laps to go. It'll be 9 at the line. The Bush's Beans 150, and he is in charge right now. Ty Gibbs runs in second, but he is over a full second behind right now. Mayer has come all the way from the back of the pack. You saw him, he was involved in that first lap incident. He restarted at the rear. He's come all the way back now, and Sam Mayer is in charge. 1.1 seconds to lead as we count down toward the checkered flag here in the Bush's Beans 150. Wow, it's Bristol. Mayer now trying to negotiate some lap traffic. Battling with the 14, Austin Reed. Reed finally moves out of the way. I'm not sure he realized that was the leader right behind him. Sam Mayer, 6 laps to go here in the Bush's Beans 150. Mayer out in front. Gibbs runs in second. Give a call to Ruben Garcia all the way up to third. Mason Diaz now back in fourth. The 5th spot belongs to our former leader, Spencer Davis. Sam Mayer, 5 laps to go. Think anybody's got anything for Mayer. He is pulling away. The margin now 1.6 seconds. Let's check it at the line. 1.5 seconds the margin for Sam Mayer. I don't think that Ty Gibbs, he needs a caution right now. That's the only thing that's going to get Gibbs back in this battle. 3 laps to go for Sam Mayer. And the 16-year-old's going to make some history here in Bristol. Great action here tonight. The Bush's Beans 150. Two laps to go. We'll see the white flag next time. Clear racetrack ahead, no lap traffic to deal with. White flag in the air one more time around, a half mile away from victory for Sam Mayer here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Ty Gibbs runs in second, Garcia runs in third, Diaz runs in fourth, and in the 5th spot, Spencer Davis. Sam Mayer off turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. He will win the Bush's Beans 150 here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Sam Mayer goes back-to-back, winning in April and then winning in August. The Chevrolet Parts, Chevrolet Accessories, Chevrolet. Sam Mayer, your winner here tonight in the Bush's Beans 150 for the NASCAR K&N Series. Mayer comes home first. Ty Gibbs comes home in second. After a spirited battle, Ruben Garcia finishes in third, Mason Diaz in fourth, and Sam Mayer will roll up to the start-finish line. And here on Colossus TV, we'll show you the move that gave Sam Mayer the lead that led to the win right here as he gets up to the back bumper as they go into turn number 3. Good solid center hit right there. You see Spencer Davis had nothing he could do. The car just drifts up the racetrack. The door opens and Sam Mayer drives right through it. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Sam Mayer. Let him hear it, Bristol fans. There's your winner, 16-year-old Sam Mayer. Wins the Bush's Beans 150 back-to-back wins here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Nobody else has ever done that. He had to battle his way all the way through the field. You saw him go to the rear after that first lap incident, and Mayer comes home. You saw that bump and run for the victory as he moved Spencer Davis out of the way. Now Sam Mayer will take the victory lap in his Chevrolet. Checkered flag in the air in his hand. Sam Mayer, what a great moment for that 16-year-old. He's going to climb out when he goes to victory lane and celebrate, but then he's got to go right over to the truck garage because he's going to make his truck series start here this evening. So Sam Mayer rolling onto the apron right now. He'll head for victory lane here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Ty Gibbs comes home in second. Ruben Garcia third. Mason Diaz finishes fourth. The fifth place driver is Spencer Davis. Coming home in sixth this evening is the 15 of Tanner Gray. Finishing seventh is Max McLaughlin. Finishing eighth is Chase Cabry. Finishing ninth is the 54 of Haley Deegan. And your top 10 rounded out by Joe Graff Jr. in the 22. Sam Mayer makes the turn, and he is in victory lane. And let's go downstairs to Fastenal Racing reporter Hannah Newhouse.
Ruben Garcia comes home third tonight in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East. Wild last couple laps there. Seems like you guys really just had attrition to put you there. What moves did you guys make in that last segment to be able to dial the car in for that third place finish?
Well, to be honest, the first two segments were not the third place car, not even close. And that last stage, Steve, my crew chief, did a great call. He wanted me to make some adjustments and start from the back. To be honest with you, I was not very sure about it, but that's what we did. And it was, for sure, it was the right call. That's something good. I was having my own man with a lot of experience making those calls, and we were able to drive through the field and have a good run there with the 17 car in the last 10 laps.
Ruben Garcia comes home third in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East race.
Got to be a tough way to lose, no doubt about that, as we get set to go downstairs for the third time in 2019. We get set to go to victory lane here momentarily. We'll hear from the winner, Sam Mayer.